Mark has been absolutely phenomenal. Major house refurbishment is fraught with dangers. We hear so many horror stories, and we certainly didn't want to add to these. This is our first and only major house refurbishment. I'd never fully appreciated the Marks of this world. My respect just grew and grew. We will follow the progress using a series of videos I sent Sonia, his wife. Before we start, a bit of background. We spent 6 weeks detailing exactly what we wanted, running it past friends and family to strengthen our plan. We wanted no chopping and changing of our minds once work started. And secondly, the absolutely crucial decision was who was going to do it. Not at all easy. The waters were full of sharks. Thanks to the structural engineer and council building control, we found Mark. Mark is a one-man band turning out to have a very wide range of specialist construction skills: masonry, carpenter, erector, fabricator, innovator, craftsman, planner, clerk of works, project management, and much, much more. So let's start from the very beginning. Sonia, this is the house that Mark's working on at the moment, and he started here a week on last Tuesday, so today is Wednesday, so all the skip and everything else, that's the second skip. And just coming inside, before you see what he has done, I'm going to try to explain what we've asked him to do and what was here before he started. So that gives you the stairs, and we'll just go on the right is the existing sitting room. You can see the glass partitions have been removed from here. All the kitchen cabinets. Do is take down this wall here, this wall along here as well, so as to open up the kitchen into one room like this. I believe this is a load-bearing wall along here, and so the kitchen through bathroom, this wall and this main supporting wall taken down. This was the door into the kitchen. You'll see in the other video, this was the door into the bathroom. And you can see all the walls that have come down in here. Just swinging around again to give you an idea. Totally transformed. And this at this end, all of this will be the kitchen, and then at the back here is the wet room. There'll be a separate loo in there, but that gives you an idea of what's been going on here. Quite a transformation.
You mentioned that you thought the ceiling was going to go straight through underneath the steel, didn't you? We've got the head height to be able to do it.
Oh, have you?
Right?
Yeah.
We haven't got it as a stand, but we need to count the button under there, but you've still got 2.4 as the ceiling.
Okay. So what does that mean? We can hide the beam?
You get a tape on it.
What we've absolutely loved throughout this project is that Mark has continually improved the plans when opportunities have arisen. This was one of many that occurred throughout the project. Sonia, I wanted to just update you on where Mark is with Aysgarth. We put a nice sign at the entrance to the house, and that wasn't Mark, it was our landlord, who is a farmer. He created it for us. There's lots of new evidence in the skip, and I always like to see what's happening there because it tells me gives me a clue what's happening on the inside. So the last time I spoke to you, we were showing you, I think the beam was on the floor down here, and what's happened is Mark has now installed the beam up there. He's also taken down all the ceiling boards because the beam is just slightly lower, and he's put the battens on over here to drop the ceiling so you can see it's flush on there, and on this side the batten's yet to go, and you can see the slightly different depth. And what this lets us do is insulate the underside of the floor. I must say he's remarkably tidy. And he's taking down the support here and he's just supporting it. He'll brick that in. This side here is going to go up and support the beam underneath. And then if we go through to the ensuite bedroom that used to be the living room, he's taken all the ceiling board down in here. He's literally just taken that down this morning. And this then allows the electricians and the plumbers to come in, and it helps them massively in what they're going to do. Right here you can see the window that was over here has now been moved to this location in for the sitting room. The opening has now half been done, the lintel's been put in, and the door here is going to go into this position. So looking down, you can see the various windows have been closed off, and we're looking down into the kitchen. Part of our effort to assist everyone working on the project, we detailed everything we wanted in a folder. We did this room by room and by trade. Along with the new layouts, we included as much detail as we could, from types of lights, doors, light sockets, positioning, switches to insulation, and the 2 different types of underfloor heating we'd be installing. Another update for Aysgarth, and today's Friday the 8th, so I thought, Sonia, I'll just bring you up to date with what's been happening since then, and Mark hasn't been sitting in the pub doing nothing all the time. So I think last time we were here, this was done, and what's been happening is the electricians have been running all their cables and wires through the place and doing their fixing, and we can see various holes appearing at different places. They've run cables down the wall here, and up here there's a mass of cables. And then again you can see over here, these are the Wi-Fi connections which will go into the sunroom that's going to be on the side here. And Mark's currently working up there and flooring. So again, all the wires here coming down for the kitchen, and you can see various sockets coming in place. Here we've got the pantry, and you can see all the cables hanging about the place. And so what has Mark been up to? Well, he's been insulating hard, and let me show you. He's upstairs. This is the workshop. This is the new bathroom. And then in here is the other bedroom, and this has been really well insulated. The other thing I should point out is the hatch has been moved. It was there on the bathroom in the wrong place for the new layout, and that's been moved there. Support beams are in here for doing the insulation in the roof, and you can see the ends being insulated. Miserable day, absolutely chucking it. Sonia, the last update was over a month ago, on the 12th of December. With Christmas and New Year out of the way, what has Mark been up to? First of all, it's been all about insulation.
Oh, it's actually in.
Yeah.
You see?
Yeah.
But it's only a 25mm piece.
Yeah, well, it's going to be...
Whether that goes all the way up...
It's going to be far better you doing it with PIR than that.
Yeah.
Yeah. We decided to remove the cavity wall insulation. I didn't know what to expect. Well, that's the cavity wall extraction almost done. I've been quite impressed actually. I've never seen it being done before. First of all, drilling holes to blow and suck it out, and then the other thing they do is fill all them up, fill all the holes up again.
Well, all this is here.
Fine.
Well, I got the drill bit out as well.
Okay.
Can you see it?
Yeah. Yeah, brilliant.
It's all spotless all the way around now.
Thank you very much indeed. Another task has been undertaken by Gareth and Caden, our electricians, who have been very busy rewiring.
I'm thinking anyway, there's a pipe, but it come down lower.
Yeah, I think we should go. That's what I mean. If we go just to the top end.
If you need to just cut that out.
I saw the legs coming down. Sorry,
James.
I saw the legs coming down the stairs, and I just thought, where were you?
All right.
Yeah, good. Are you winning?
Yeah.
New activity, digging the trench to upgrade the water supply from a 16mm to 25mm diameter pipe. It means the house will get double the amount of water or double the flow rate than it did before.
I've just cut them all ready.
Oh, looks brilliant, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Absolutely superb.
I'm right in that corner where you see that little small one.
Yeah.
Well, once I know where they are, I can fix them down anyway. But
So this is communication the other way round,
yeah.
making sure I know.
Yeah, so you know as well.
Yeah.
Those two holes there.
Yeah.
Just above the pipes.
Yeah.
They go up through that. There's a void there. And that'll go. I've knocked the bricks out ready.
Okay.
So then they can go in between the joists then.
And this is for the heat pump. And,
That's for the pipes, everything off your heat pump and whatever.
and the water and all that. Brilliant.
That's right. Keeps it happy, does it?
Yeah, makes it look like I've been busy all day. I've been lying up on there all morning. Your gable end is plied and secured as well, you see. So,
Brilliant.
and insulated.
And how thick's that?
That's 340 now.
The next task was the removal of the redundant chimney. First the scaffolding before Mark sets to work.
Anything else you want to go through now, or you?
We came next day, a Saturday, to admire the start Mark had made. The scaffolding now had a hole in the middle of it, which was quite interesting to look at. Mason, going?
On the whole bottom side.
Well, that's rotten, isn't it?
It's rotten, yeah. So
Yeah.
it wouldn't be good to leave that.
No, please do.
And the felt is gone.
Yeah,
The felt normally goes there. It's what they call ponding, is it?
yeah,
The water gets there and it's in there for a while and
Yeah.
the felt goes brittle.
yeah.
It may be okay across there. All right?
I just think anything that needs to be done, let's do it properly.
Yeah.
You know,
Well, there's no point coming back in a year's time and
no.
say, well, I wish Mark had done that. No,
Oh.
put the scaffold back up.
No, that's a new day, a new task. This time the windows and door team is here. That's the whole chimney down. One tends to forget how busy the month has been. Looking back, as we've just done, one realises a lot has been achieved, but we're still a long way to go. Timed it just right
Yeah,
for the last bits.
for the last bit, yeah.
Yeah.
Last bit.
My job was to keep ahead of Mark as he went through the work at an incredible pace. Mark did all his own ordering of materials from the builders' merchants, as well as specialist items such as windows, doors and roof lights. I realised right from the outside it was far better to let him do this. He knew what he wanted, and importantly, the suppliers knew him too. This is why in the introduction I said he was the clerk of works and the project manager, as well as the builder and everything else besides. Sonia, it's been 5 weeks since the last update. how time flies. So what's been going on? In the last update, the windows were being installed and the chimney was being dismantled. This is where we left Mark. Hi. Mark took the opportunity to sort the rotten wood around the old chimney at the same time. It's also worth just taking a moment to look at the new windows and how it's changed the front of the house. Looking at them, what we've tried to do is balance them all out so that they're all similar sized, and also that's given us more area that's insulated, a greater area that's insulated, which has to be a good thing. Couldn't have chosen a nicer day.
Beautiful, isn't it?
Yeah, beautiful. You'd never think there's a chimney there once you've pebble dashed it.
No good.
Yeah. He did such a tidy job on the chimney that when the building control officer arrived and went through the last inspection, Mark had to inform him or remind him that the chimney had gone. He'd forgotten that there was a chimney there. Hello.
Mate, you okay?
Yeah, good. Brought the boss.
Oh, I brought the boss with you, right?
Yeah. Spy on what you've been up to.
Oh, right.
Wow. That looks tidy, doesn't it? I love the way you've done the corners and everything.
Oh, that was what took me the time, really. But,
Yeah, really,
just trying to get that
really neat.
as neat as it could be, really.
The next area of the house to be tackled. The first bit of good weather found Mark outside, tackling the old garage or the new office roof. It had to be raised. It was not a straightforward job, as it butts onto 3 roofs: the house, the garage and the porch at the far end. Prior to finding Mark, we had lots of discussions with different builders and of course loads of different plans.
On the drawing.
Brilliant. As long as...
And it wasn't central,
Yeah,
but I put it where it would work in between
fantastic.
the old roof.
Yeah, brilliant.
So it's not flooding the light in the centre, so you've still got room this end to do whatever, because you've got the light coming through the door
Yeah,
anyway.
yeah, love it. So what do you do? This is for what? For the board to sit on it?
The board's on there then, and that gives you the slope.
Okay.
The roof is not flat. So,
Yeah.
I've had to cut them by hand with a handsaw.
I don't
No.
believe that. That would be a killer.
Just trying to work out how it's working here, see, because this comes up then obviously. That's your insulation on top of that.
Yeah.
So you imagine that going up there on that roof. I've not got a problem with that bit of a roof there, but in that little triangle then, it's really up in the air.
Yeah, yeah.
So I spoke to Gerard and asked if I could just lower the angle, if that would be all right.
Mark talked about cutting those long tapered pieces by hand. Well, this is where he did it. A makeshift machine shop. How versatile is that?
Setting it all up ready. So you're going to just come out through there and go along the back of that.
Yeah.
I pull that ply across there after, that's all. Yeah.
Yeah, and I'm just going to drop down in behind there.
To come in the next joint.
Come underneath here and run that through.
Pick up that.
Progress.
So it's going to look like some kind of a pelmet above everything.
Dealing with the aftermath of the plumbers.
I know it's not, it's probably me overthinking. It probably won't look as bad when I've done it as we're thinking it might. But I really wish that he'd just come to me and said, what do you think I should do here?
Come on through and... Next, the energy performance inspection. Here's the man.
Hello mate, how are you?
This is Mark. This is...
Nice to meet you. Thanks for coming. I managed to get the 100mm in there
Yeah,
where the voids were,
right, yeah,
only purely because I haven't counted back in there. That's 170 in there now.
right. Yeah, that's disregarded that
Yeah,
because
because it's internal of the house.
Yeah, you've got the rest of the thing, yeah.
The EPC inspection is critical for being awarded the £7,500 heat pump grant. Well, these are all the plasterboards. 75mm thick with plasterboard on it. The electricians and plumbers away, Mark is now able to start the next phase, which is installing the plasterboard wall insulation. Sonia, 6 weeks have passed since our last update, and as you can imagine, lots has gone on.
Hello there.
We're a bit late. In addition to that, there are always people interested in what Mark is doing. Anthony, this is Mark. I'll use our friend Anthony from Kent's house tour as the basis for this update.
Having fun, yeah?
Are you able to take him round?
Yeah.
You're supposed
Yeah.
to be having lunch
I will be having like entrance hall, one suite,
Okay.
onto the bedroom, one suite, bedroom, one suite, yeah.
God, he's done all this.
So what James was telling me about was, because I might want to put a bit of insulation into my place, I've got a little semi in Canterbury, Kent, and this is plasterboard fixed to, is it fixed to foam?
This plasterboard is stud there behind that,
Yeah,
and then we fill that up with foam.
yeah.
With
That's what you're after.
Oh, that's what it is.
With
You
this?
see, the fact that this is attached to the foam,
Yeah, that's
I didn't know
that's-
that existed.
Yeah, insulated plasterboard.
Yeah.
Then they come over the top of that
Right.
again. So if you think,
What? So
Yeah.
what, you're putting that up?
yeah, we got
On this wall.
Yeah,
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 we got this
yeah,
with that inside. Yeah,
yeah, I see.
and then we got that over the top then,
Right, I see. My goodness. Oh my goodness.
and then that'll pull
Yeah.
up
Ooh.
the heat. But
Yeah.
unfortunately, that's an outside wall then, which
Yeah.
has already got a cavity, so you're having insulation blown into the cavity. So then
But-
that's the bathroom en suite in there then, with a shower room, toilet,
Yeah.
all of that.
Who's going to have this bedroom?
We are.
There,
Yours
that's
gonna be
the-
yours.
Because we're old.
That's the, oh, I don't know who I'm going to allow.
Lovely.
I haven't really allocated it yet. Be careful of the pipe.
The ensuite. Mark has been busy constructing the drainage for the shower, hand basin and loos. Good afternoon.
Hello there.
How did you get on?
How did I get on with it?
Wasn't Gerard here today?
Yeah, Gerard came.
Yeah. Good.
Yeah. A few little things that I needed to do slightly different. Just this. I said, well, what I can do, I said, is run a pipe to the end.
Okay.
And then we put a rod in there, as it's called.
Good idea.
So you can just rod through
Good
there.
idea.
Rod through there.
Yeah. Good idea.
Rod from the bathroom if need be.
Yeah. Perfect.
He's quite happy. This is Carwin, James.
Carwin.
This is Nicholas.
How we doing, alright?
Good to see you, Nicholas.
So when are you moving in?
Everyone says that. As Mark says, and I also agree with him, it's about doing it properly. It's not about a deadline.
Yeah.
I was so impressed by Nicholas and Carwin. Real quality plasterers. Wales have some superb tradesmen, and Mark seems to know them all. The sitting dining room kitchen space. What is it? A bonding compound, is it?
Yeah.
We were really impressed by that gunge you put on the wall to make the wall rough as well.
I just didn't want to take any chances really with the paint.
Yeah, no, I think it's really good. With the insulation and plasterboards completed, back come Nicholas and Carwin. I thought it was Tuesday when you were coming. Yeah, poor old Mark was working Saturday, you know, to keep ahead of you guys. After plastering the walls and ceiling, next was levelling the floor. followed by 10mm XPS insulation boards being laid before the 25mm grooved XPS boards ready for the underfloor heating pipes to be installed.
I think we can make Mark into a plumber.
Oh, absolutely.
Heating engineer, as Dave was saying.
Following this, the tiles are laid and the painter decorator comes in.
So what's this green plastic?
That's the vapor barrier there.
Right, so
That stops it sweating.
yeah. Have you got in there, is that the insulation
Yeah.
board?
Yeah,
And without the plasterboard attached to it?
yeah.
And then you've got to have another thickness then. Is this,
That's the finish here, yeah.
yeah,
Because we're thick enough, we're already thick enough in.
yeah. So you've got that thickness,
That thickness full of insulation.
yeah,
Yeah.
is foam.
Yeah, and this is an insulated board on there as well.
Yeah, right,
But I just cut
yeah,
to get the reveals on. I
Yeah,
put
yeah.
a piece of wood in
Got
on
it.
the frame.
yeah, I see.
But that's the same insulation you see
Yeah.
upstairs.
So that's got foam in it as
Yeah,
well?
as well, yeah.
Yeah.
So there's 100mm
Oh,
insulation
right.
in the
Got it.
in the thing itself, and then you've got that overboard.
Yeah. Is there a toilet in here?
Yes.
Right, okay.
Well, that was Mark's idea. I
Yeah.
never thought of having
It was
one
my
there.
idea because you had the room.
Yeah.
So it was my idea that this
Yeah.
is an enclosed bathroom,
Yeah.
a complete bathroom
Yeah,
with a
yeah.
toilet.
Sure.
That's my
Makes
idea.
sense. And then you
Personally, I
wouldn't-
would do away with that
Yeah.
if that was mine.
So Mark said this is a 3-bedroom house and
With four toilets.
Four
Yeah.
toilets.
They might have one in the office yet, I'm not sure. We haven't. Yeah, right at the end.
Before you go, Sonia, we can't let Mark have all the glory. This is our one task so far, painting the cedar fascia boards for the front of the house. I think that's looking nice.
That?
I think that's looking good.
Yeah.
Well, Susan, you asked for an update. This is me standing on our property looking out across the way, and if you look down at the drive here, we've got a number of holes. That's the new water supply, and that's the new 3-phase electricity. Down the bottom of the garden, we've put some bird boxes in, and then the front of the house, we've actually put some new cedar in, new windows, etc. And going inside, as I say, it's a work in progress, and hopefully we're coming towards the end of it. On the left-hand side of the entrance hall here was what was called a bedroom. It will be an office, and we're going to have a roof light up here, a door at the other end. It's got the heat pump, the hot water tank for the heat pump in there, and that will be our office. So coming into the hall, this is the hall. Originally there were doors in here, that's all been sealed up. This is the ensuite bedroom, which will be our bedroom. Kathleen's colour, of course, nice and bright. And here there will be a shower, loo, etc. Wardrobes along here. Some wardrobes will be there as well. So there'll be wardrobes here for under the stairs, but we've got underfloor heating going in, which is meant to be better. And this is the space that we've opened up. This was a room here with a beam running along. So we've taken that wall down. That looks out onto the back garden, which is more private than the front. And I'm standing now in the sitting room. There was a wall here to a bedroom. We've taken that window out and put it into here. And so this will be the dining room. And from this bedroom, there was a bathroom and then into a kitchen. We've taken all those walls down and made it into one big space. At the far end is a kitchen loo, let's call it that. There is a door going out the side there. That's the pantry, but it's one big space now, showing you the whole of the living room, kitchen, dining room area. This door here, we're going to build a sunroom on at the back here. Well, we're moving in and we have to be out of our rented accommodation by early August. This video will quickly take you through where we're at now, as time is limited. So my processing will be very quick, but it will give you an idea of how lovely it has all turned out to be.
Wow, it does look quite big, doesn't it?
Yeah, but that's your whole
All the way
that
along.
whole area.
But
I don't mind.
we're in favour of not using tiles if the linoleum thing's the
Yes.
option. As has happened all the way through this project, the problem solver comes down to Mark. This drain was no different. Mark got it working seamlessly. I suspect you guys have a much more critical eye to these things than we do. But that's looking good.
Good.
Yeah.
It's good.
Do you want a hand? Can I hold anything?
I don't know what you got all this junk in here, Kathleen. Boy, it's really, James, it's not very tidy at all, is she?
She hides it out the way.
Oh, big heck. Well, I don't.
Right, so that's where it was. I had to put
Perfect.
that rail there just to support it because it wasn't catching
Yep.
anything, that's all. All right.
Yeah, perfect.
That's lovely. And so this side you've got
Got the cupboards
Cupboard.
also lit up.
ready for your
Only a
shelving?
top shelf will light up on it.
Yeah.
Yeah,
It will throw light over to the
Yeah.
so.
gosh, there's
Yeah.
a lot of room in there, isn't there?
That one, if you think it's too high, then I can
No,
move it
that's
again.
fine.
But I put a centre rail there as well just to hold it in.
Yeah,
So
yeah,
that you
that's
can
fine.
carry the weight there.
That's fine.
Prior to the carpet being installed, Mark overlaid the concrete floor with 25mm blue XPS insulation board. Wow, is what I say. Well done. You obviously, as you say, have done it a few times, but yeah. Now let's look at the new sitting, dining, kitchen area, where an awful lot of work has been done since the last time you saw this. When you were here last, the underfloor heating pipes were going in. Now the ceramic flooring tiles were going to be installed. First stage is installing the Ditra matting, and then the tiles will go in over the top. Having tried to use the old kitchen units and paid poor Mark to move it from room to room over the last 6 to 8 months, the manufacturers defeated us by changing all the replacement cabinet dimensions. Mark once again came to the rescue, telling us about wrens. They were superb in every way, and importantly, Mark was impressed too. It's a real credit to wrens to impress Mark. He has such high standards. Lights. Wow, no bang.
No bang. Oh, that's the lights a minute. It's the socket that's going to be a bang.
Just show you the very smart kitchen we've got and Mark's installed for us. This is absolutely wonderful, considering we were trying to put together the old units, and this was purchased from Wren's and really exceeded our expectations. We've got the double cooker here, and in here Mark's created a pantry for Kathleen. Kathleen always loves pantries, and this allows her to come in and have all our items stored, etc. Got the shelves all the way around, and I'm going to look back at the kitchen from this direction, and you can see what a magnificent kitchen and job that Mark has done for us. Thank you, Mark. Oh, wow. Morning, look at this.
Put the valix.
Oh, brilliant.
And valix. Want to go and have a look on the ladder, up the ladder?
Yep. Yeah, what a superb job he's done. As with everything he's done in this place. Beautiful job. Here it is. Look how it's tapered all the way along there. I can't believe how Small, the first one starts at. And then we've got the roof light down into the office. Absolutely brilliant. Mark taught us the important part the building control officer plays in a renovation. Here he's showing Gerard his work on the complicated office roof. Gerard and Mark had a superb relationship, which was so reassuring for us. Mark installed all the doors too, another job superbly done.
Whenever you're ready then.
Well, no, we can do this. Get this out the way then, and I can finish this room off.
Yeah.
And then I can call the plumber back in to put the pipes down.
So there's going to be
The heating
one
engine.
more final
Yeah, I know the plumber this one.
Oh,
Yeah, not the heating engineer one. He doesn't do these.
oh, I didn't hide them.
I've seen them, didn't I?
Have you seen? I've used them in here.
I've
and I'm
seen-
covering them up with yellow serviettes.
Oh,
Those
okay.
are all your planks
Wow.
of wood up there. Do you give it a bit of height?
Very nice.
Yeah. That's the same height. I mean the same.
Different thickness.
I know, but are we fussy
I-
about that?
I'm sure that we got a piece of that somewhere. So this polythene, all that's for really is to protect the silver foil.
Yeah, yeah.
You'd think they'd come up with something now, technology, that there would be no need for that extra layer of polythene, really. The pipes have just clipped down with plastic clips to this, eh?
Yeah, yeah. You get down in there, yeah? Ah. Job done. The office floor poured and left to set by another team of specialists Mark called in. Well, we put the heating on yesterday for the underfloor in the office, and there's quite a significant change, more than probably anticipated. And the underfloor heating here, we have got the screed pipes, etc., and the temperature, and we're now 3 hours after the heating has gone off, is 24.7, and it's showing that the floor is holding the temperature. And if you think about it, the floor is insulation, and then the pipes covered in screed, and then on top of that we've got a flexi membrane, and then the tiles, and it's that mass that's holding that heat. So we've actually got a big thermal store here in the office. Mark has removed and relaid all the tiles in the front of the house. This is required due to the new windows, and another immaculate job done. Just like the work on the chimney, you would never have known there had been any recent work here.
I can't work when people film me, you see.
Pressure.
Last 3 years. I think it blends in.
I think it looks really good.
Yeah, good.
Really good. Well, here's the lintel work going in, all to support that little bit there. Ridiculous if you think the mirror's up there.
Even the size of the lintel for that amount of work above it,
I know, ridiculous.
Like- over the top, you know.
Yeah, totally ridiculous. This is Welsh Water's mess. They've caused us absolutely no end of problems on this job. I will cover this in a separate video. As with everything throughout this renovation, it fell to Mark to make sure the work progressed. Thank goodness. You're going to come through and look as well. Do you remember those old kitchen units that poor old Mark lugged endlessly from room to room? Well, they're here. And yes, Mark's installing them in the garage for us as a utility area. Having renovated the house, Mark's next big task was constructing the sunroom. What we witness here is another fascinating journey in appreciating the skill of Mark and his fellow tradesmen. Well, the sunroom is really well underway, and we've got Ian down there, and we've got Philip in the digger, and Mark on the dumper truck. The plan is to have it all ready for concreting tomorrow. Monmouthshire planner will be here to come and have a look at the foundation. The final task of the day is securing this massive beam, which will be for the very large sunroom window.
Good big stuff.
Just worth looking at this. Mark's laid all this out ready for the breeze blocks coming in.
See how good he is at making the bed now?
And the roof lights coming on Tuesday.
There it is.
No furniture allowed in there.
Oh, come on, Mark, I want to practice.
Not to be any furniture allowed.
Doesn't even look as though it's got a slope in it.
So
that's
the
all right.
glass lays flat on the top of that,
Okay.
and just sits inside of it slightly then.
Okay.
So it's flat to that surface. So it's not much higher than that.
So how come they need it to stick up like that?
It needs to be a 6% fall to stop the water
Okay.
and stuff on the glass, so they say. You can determine. I think that that's a better way because the glass is naturally falling
Yeah.
flat.
Yeah.
Whereas the opposite way, I'll show you now.
It's going to be falling the other way then.
I actually am comfortable with that. If something isn't quite right, or quite how Mark envisaged it to be, he would involve us and discuss the options. You really can't ask for more than that. Often Mark's standards were higher than our own. We would have let things go when Mark would not. No.
So I didn't want to
Oh, I did Robert Price as well.
Yeah.
That was,
So I can find all them because paperwork I've got
Yeah.
organised.
It's all there,
It's just
yeah.
computer work is not organised for me.
Yeah, that's fine.
Well, Andrew's been laying all the tiles today and it looks very smart.
This is fantastic. Oh, this is lovely.
Well, at the moment, you can see the neighbours.
Oh, this is fantastic.
You like it?
Oh, I love it. Love it. I think it's lovely.
So that's how they do it. Cool. All by hand. Having reached the end of the project, which was actually in two parts, the first phase was the massive renovation we did within the house, and the second was building of the sunroom. Looking back, it makes us realise what a massive project it was for ordinary homeowners like us to embark on. It was a step into the unknown. No matter how much research and preparation one does, in reality it all came down to Mark. He was a crucial part of the whole project being a success. We bought a house, retained the roof and walls, and transformed everything inside. Only 2 internal walls survived. Our advice to those thinking of doing a project like this is, first, know exactly what you want, and then second is find a professional builder you can trust, and it's worth waiting for. You can only do this through recommendation, and better still, recommendation from those who work in the building industry. Thank you, Mark, and all your fellow quality Welsh professional tradesmen. You've all been superb.